Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Moto Go Stream, and we're trying to go live. So let us know if you guys can hear and/or see us, and/or both, hopefully.
Hopefully, both.
Yeah, hopefully both. And then also, Kel Brower coming to you live with Moto Go joining me for now. Moto Agogo will be racing.
We hope. I'm a
Yeah,
little bit outside of qualifying, but with cuts, we think I'll make it in.
yeah,
We'll see.
we'll have to see. Let's see. Are we good in chat, by the way? Everybody says hi. It's all good. Okay, cool. We've got the 250 East Amateur class coming up. So it's going to be round one for these guys, including Mr. Moto Gogo.
Which I'm going in not even caring tonight. I'm not good at this track, so it's just kind of that get a little experience, even if I don't make the main, whatever, and then just going in next week hoping to do better.
Yeah, YOLO.
But again, thank you for helping me stream tonight, and hope everybody out there is doing well.
Well, absolutely, man. I'm excited to see you race. I'm also excited to see everybody else race. I forgot that I have cameras on this track, so good to go to. There we go. But we should just be about set to get going. We're almost on the hour, and then automatic racing will take over. And we'll be able to find out if our man in chat here, Mr. Moto Gogo, did make the race or not. And just a lowdown on the stream schedule for tonight. Obviously, we have the 250 East Amateur class, and that runs for roughly an hour. And that is because we'll be jumping servers into 06 at 7 p.m. Pacific time. That is 10 Eastern. And then Moto Gogo will be taking back over from there on out. I'll be racing opens tonight, so hoping to do good. Yeah. And Moto, did you make it? You did.
It says I'm in 250 East Heat 1, so it looks like I'm going to go mute here. Good luck, guys. I'll see you back after this heat and either throw some salt around or we'll see what happens. Bye,
All
guys.
right, Moto GLHF. You. All right, ladies and gentlefish here on Moto Gogo's stream. Hopefully, I am not the absolute worst person to be taking over tonight. We'll see how it goes. Everything taking forever to load in. Alright. People are telling me to watch Moto off the start. He's way out there on the outside. So we'll see what we can do. Alright. 250 East AM action from Atlanta is underway as the gate goes down and Moto Gogo gets a decent start, but he is way out there. Let's see who actually gets the whole shot. It looks like it's the 489 of Sonny Edmondson in and out of turn one first, and he has already been passed and crashed by numerous riders. Francis Heather on the 213 takes the early lead, coughs it up to Caleb Hall. I expect some absolutely awesome crashes tonight. Whoa, Hall, magic manning here. He is somewhere that we don't know. So we're going to focus on Francis Heather, who is leading the race, and Sonny Edmondson right behind him. I thought, who was that then? That was not Sonny Edmondson, or is it somebody else? I'm so confused. I thought, coming into turn one, I saw Sonny Edmondson or somebody else. I'm really confused. I know Caleb Hall is up there somewhere. Sonny Edmondson looks to be in third, maybe. We've got Francis Heather and Braden Carter. So Carter and Heather going at it for the lead, and Heather's going to try to get the spot for now. No, he actually checks up and lets Carter go. So Carter leads, Heather second, Edmondson is third. Then Channing, Corbett, Hall, Gebhart, Payne, DeBusk. I believe that is the top nine. Then Dakota French, Gleb Volkov. Oh, he takes Alex Stewart out, and that's going to allow the 489 of Trevor Doiron. So that wasn't Sonny Edmondson with the whole shot. It was Doiron, but he had gone down. There's Alex Stewart, Ed Kozak. There's Moto Agogo. He is down in about 15th right now. Aaron Bonow, Jake Rose, Trevor Doiron just getting up again. Tyler Crockett. A lot of these guys pretty far back. They need maybe a little bit of luck Actually, Moto Go running 12th, so doing a little better than I gave him credit for. As Braden Carter continues to lead on that number 72 ride. Francis Heather in second. It's interesting also to check out the lines that these guys are taking. Obviously, from my perspective, a former pro racer in sim and streaming the pro events, I know what the pros are up to usually, and these guys are they're doing the smart lines for AMs though. They're taking it easy. They're not doing big triples and stuff. Looking smooth through the whoops there, Francis Heather. But I like to see it. I like to see these guys actually try to learn it before they just go big and go home. So let's see, where do we have a battle? Ooh, it looks like Corbett just went down after the whoops on that 305 Edit Suzuki, and Payne gonna sneak by him. So Corbett gets going. It looks like he is in the 6th spot, if I'm not mistaken now. He was 5th. Yeah, so he's back to 6. You see the running order scrolling across the top of your screen, working lap 3 of 6. And behind him, Jebhart, Hall, and DeBusk are in the transfer spots. Although Jebhart just went down at the end of the whoops. Volkov trying to get by. Here's Jake Rose coming through the whoops. And Jebhart just got going underneath the camera. He's still in transfer, but he's going to have to deal with Jake Rose here pretty quickly. Yeah, welcome everybody joining the stream. My name is Kellen Brower. I don't know if all of you or any of you know who I am, but I'm taking over for Moto Go tonight. At least for these races right now. Moto wanted to race. We'll go back and we'll get our Moto Go update, as he is currently running in the 15th position. There he is, and he just moved up to, although he's about to move up to 14th, and then he lost the front end. So your guys' favorite streamer right there trying to make his way forward. If not, he may have to resort to a trip to the last chance qualifier, as Braden Carter, leader, goes off the track and he gets hit and he's down. Edmondson and Channing were battling it out, so we'll see where they end up. Are they going to get... Nope, Carter just got going. So Edmondson is now 2nd. He was in 4th. He's moved up to 2nd. Oh, he rode the nose for 3 whoops. Good save. Channing had to check up to avoid him. And Channing may get the pass done here into the corner. Nope. Files in line. Just taking it easy. They're in transfer spots right now, these 3. So no need to get too aggressive. I am not the one and only the real doorknob. That guy is a real doorknob. In my opinion, at least. Calling people out. Oh, and Payne off the track. He just went under our camera. He may get some cuts from that. Austin DeBusk running in the 7th spot, I believe, or is he 6th? He's got Volkov, Jebhart, Rose right there. Let's take a look at what position Rose is in. He is in 9th. So Hall back here. Losing ground, not going to get into the main event as they run. Neither is Corbett, French, Bonau, Crocker, Stewart, Cease. Moto Gogo's pretty far back. It looks like he's letting the leaders go, as there goes the 929 of Edmondson. We're on the white flag lap, by the way. Looks like Braden Carter just took the white flag. Got to go way up there. There he is. He's down after the whoops. So here comes Francis Heather through the whoops, and Carter's already going. So it looks like Carter has been able to crash a few times and still get up in the lead. Either the guys behind him are crashing, or he's really just going that fast compared to them. So he's going to go on, off, triple, and Francis Heather goes over quad, triple on, off. Closes right in. Let's go on board now with the number 213 of Francis. Oh, he cases that triple just a bit. See if he can't close up on Carter here in the last couple corners. Into the whoops they go. Carter looks to be clean through them. Heather also gets a nice drive. Back down the start straight. And Braden Carter, he's going to be your Heat 1 winner. Well done, Braden. Francis Heather picks up a 2nd. Channing looks to be in 3rd. Sonny Edmondson just went down with a lapper, I think, because there's nobody else around him. Here comes Volkov. And oh, Volkov gets T-boned by Owen Payne, and he's down with Walter Gebhardt. There goes Austin DeBusk on the 144, and Payne goes way back there. Fortunately for him, he's not going to get passed by Corbett as long as he stays on 2 wheels. All right, let's take a look. We got Edmondson, Channing, Edmondson, DeBusk, Volkov, and Gebhardt over the line. Now Owen Payne cruises it in 8th. And the final transfer spot will go to the number 128, 305 Edit Suzuki rider, Zach Corbett. Jake Rose just falls short. He was in transfer spot, must have crashed out. So he's headed to the LCQ along with Aaron Bono. And Tyler Crocker coming into your living room right there. Dakota French getting up with somebody else on the 433 bike. Not sure who that was. Looks like Moto Gogo ended up 19th. A lap down. Caleb Hall, Logan Thies, and Alex Stewart looks to be the last of the runners that we were waiting to finish. And there we have it. Let's see if cuts affected anything. Looks like Volkov got the spot on DeBusk, and Heather got the win on Carter by, wow, Braden Carter had 8.20 seconds of cuts, it looks like. That's quite a bit of cuts. Must have done something there. So top 9 transfer to the main out of that, and top 9 will also transfer to the main out of this next race. Coming up, it is 250 AM Heat 2. Let's see if I can find someone more in the middle of the gate. Chad Green, we'll get this nice camera angle. Let's go racing. It's Heat 2, the 250 AM class from Atlanta. And they, a couple guys got a good jump, including the man on your screen, Chad Green. But the 269 of Andrew Kawin got a little better one. Jeff Wacker trying to go around the outside, but it's Kawin, something. Cowan. I'll just go with Cowan. Oh, and Green had the lead. He went down. He's going to get plowed into by Ryan McNichol. And then he gets plowed into by... who is that? 175. That's Jack DeDuke. And that allowed McNichol into the lead momentarily, but here comes Bird Green, and oh! McNichol plows him and puts him into the Famax Tough Flux. Look at everybody's going down. They're all piling in now. Oh man, there's chaos everywhere in this second heat. So many KTMs too. Andrew Cowan back to the lead. And Green up into second. Caleb White is third. Ricky Williams, Austin Eklund, Ryan McNichol, Gavin Richards, Bird Green, Jeff Wacker, Jake Webb, Ryan Colvin, Connor Grogan, Sergey Karashev, Josh Williams, Jack DeDuke, Michael Mudge, Brian Hedge, Noah Karasi, sorry about that. Just got passed by Kevin Ferzaka. Ferzaka, pretty quick, one of the quicker riders on the gate this week. So we'll see how he just went down in the whoops, got into the back of the 237 of Brian Hedge. And back up front we go. It's still Cowan Green, Williams, Richards. These guys are all kind of in a little train right now. Wacker, White, and McNichol. Oh, we have a rider down. That's somebody maybe from the other side of the track. Must have been. Look at all the guys down here at the end of the rhythm section too. Eklund, Grogan. Oh, Grogan just got put down again. Really like this battle right here though. McNichol and Richards. Through the whoops. Both of them making pretty equal mistakes. Maybe McNichol a little bit more. The bottom line is they are getting through the whoops though, which is better than some others can say. Including myself, I've had a really rough week in the whoops this week. As Cowan continues to lead, throwing it sideways on the triple. Green back in second. But right on his heels, maybe sizing up a spot that he's a little bit faster. Gonna try to take the lead. They're about to go on to lap number 3. Oh, Green, what happened there? Just kind of stalled it mid-corner. You can't stall these bikes in MX Simulator. So he just must have slipped a finger off the controller or something like that. Not too sure. He just came to a stop. Now he's having some trouble in the whoops. Gets it saved. Oh, actually, Cowan was down at the end of the whoops, so it looks like maybe he's just trying to avoid him. He takes the lead. Whacker going through the bales. Richards, Sergey Karashev. Oh, Ricky Williams is down, and he gets landed on by, was that McNichol? Yeah, Ryan McNichol going over the bars at the end of the whoops. So let's give a quick top 9 check-in real quick. Chad Green now leads the race with Cowan going down after the whoops, dropping him back to second. Richards whipping it out on the triple. He's in third. Right there. Sergey Karashev. Jeff Whacker, that's fifth. Caleb White, he is running in the 6th spot. McNichol getting up from his crash is 7th, and Williams is 8th. And Austin Eklund is in the final transfer spot, although he almost loops his Larry. Bird Green is right there to take the spot if he is going to, in fact, loop his Larry. Or maybe he's just going to take the spot right here. He's going to go around the outside in the berm. Oh, and he gets put down. Eklund. Very good job at just taking his normal line, and Green tried to cut under and hit him in the rear tire, front end lock, and fell over. So that's going to move. Oh, Ryan Colvin, he had moved up to 10th. He cases the triple. He goes down. So Eklund gets away clean for now. McNichol's down again in the whoops, and it looks like Williams is going to get by him this time. That's for 7th. Question in chat, where can you get the cameras for the tracks? As, Gavin Richards has gone to the lead, so we missed that. I make my own cameras, different to the one that Storken MXS on Wall Amped on the forums makes. But if you check the racing thread, there's the big link at the top that says like Moto Option Supercross presented by Fly Race, or not Fly Racing, Race Tech Suspension, and then the AM series, and it's got all this info. Well, every week usually Wall Amped will jump in there and post his cameras, which you can then download. I don't usually make mine available for download just because sometimes too busy. I apologize for that. Oh, and Richards and yeah, that was Richards and Karashev got together, so that puts Karashev in the lead. Richards goes back to second. Whacker and Cowan here in third and fourth. Caleb White, oh, McNichol down again after the Dragon's back. Let's see how far he goes back. We got some guys trying to tiptoe by him, and McNichol is now back in 8th behind Ricky Williams. It's Austin Eklund that's behind him. There's your final transfer spot on your screen, as the leader should be just about set to take the white flag, or they're there or thereabout. These guys are all pretty close, actually. You can see here's the leader. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's everybody's down. And the leader, Karashev, oh, he cases the finish line and goes down. That's going to hand Richards the lead again. And Richards out of shape, able to ride through it. Whacker really out of shape. He does not fall off the bike, though. Cowan does. Karashev is also down in the whoops. Like I said, these guys are all very close, so they're going to have to be careful. Here was the last transfer spot. Eklund, he's just now entering the whoops. And McNichol, who was down, may be losing that transfer spot, especially as now Michael Mudge has gotten into the mix. So McNichol drops back, and Jeff Whacker now has the lead. This is about the, oh, and he's down. I was about to say it's like the 4th different leader we've had this race. Chad Green also down. So Gavin Richards, who did blow it at some point, is going to take the lead back here on the last lap, gets through the whoops, goes a little long, slings it around that corner. Oh, and he's all over the place, putting the 2:37 a lap down. But it's going to be Gavin Richards taking the Heat 2 win in the 250 AM class. Jeff Whacker's going to have to settle for second. Chad Green third. Sergey Karashev in fourth. Ricky Williams to the inside. Ended up losing a couple spots, so Cowan got by, Michael Mudge got by, Williams settles for 7th, Austin Eklund 8th, and McNichol just squeezes in by 1.1 seconds over Bird Green for the final transfer spot. Verzaka will be heading to this LCQ, which is kind of crazy. It's a pretty good rider. Who else have we got? Caleb White just finished in 12th. Connor Grogan and Josh Williams. Brian Hedge, Noah Karasi, Ryan Colvin, Jack DeDuke, Jake Webb, and Taylor Davis. Let's see if cuts affected the transfer spots at all. No, looks like everybody's good. Ricky Williams gained a spot on Michael Mudge. And Karashev gained a spot on Chad Green. But it was 217 of Gavin Richards flipping out of the stadium. Who was the race winner. Next up, the 250 AM LCQ should be set to go. Your guys' favorite streamer, Moto Agogo, will be in it, unfortunately. So we'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he gets a good start this time around. Question chat, I thought you qualified, Moto Agogo. Well, he did. And that's why he's about to be in that last chance qualifier. Any of those just joining Moto Agogo stream, we welcome you. I'm not your usual Moto Agogo voice. My name is Kellen Brower. I don't know if you know who I am or not, but if you don't, head over to maybe Start Your Systems on YouTube, find out a little bit more. Shameless self-promotion. All right, so here is Moto Agogo. Let's see what kind of gate pick he got. He probably got a really bad one, actually. Yep, look at him way outside. So he's going to have to see if he can't get a good start with that one. I want to go to someone more in the middle. It's like for Zaka maybe right there. So here it is. It's a 250 LCQ underway now, and Zaka gets a beautiful start on that Tiger Designs machine as he rips it. Look at that whole shot. Miles ahead. Settles into the corner. He's got to watch out. Bird Green's tucking to the inside. Green with the whole shot for Zaka comes out with the lead. And there was carnage everywhere behind him. Lots of riders going down. Oh, Moto Agogo was one of them. There he is off the side of the track. So he's going to have to try to make up some time very quickly. As Zaka leads him through the versuspc.com whoops section. Versus-pc.com, a Race Factory Gaming sponsor. Check them out. You're currently watching the 2016 FAMMX Amateur Cup, Amateur Class, Amateur Supercross Series, presented by Tiger Designs. Man on your screen for Zaka, member of the Tiger Designs team, which is put together in help with Bronson Gasparian, aka Little Tag, the son of the owner of Tiger Designs is Bronson Gasparian, and for Zaka on that team. Ed Kozak sits in second, Jack DeDuke running in the number 3 spot, and Bird Green has the final transfer for now. Doiron back here in 6th, then we got Bono, Cease, Webb, Rose, Williams, Hall, White, French, Crocker, Colvin. Moto Agogo's way back there in 16th. Karasi, Davis, Grogan, Stewart has a rage quit, and Brian Hedge must have left the gate really late because he's also behind someone who rage quit. That's everybody that's in this LCQ. Oh, we just had DeDuke come together with Bird Green. That was a very silly move on their part. I don't know who initiated that, but they were both in transfer spot. Now DeDuke is outside looking in. Oh, he almost runs into the back of Trevor Doiron. Oh, Bird Green. Oh, got it all wrong entering the sand, and he is down. Oh, as is DeDuke. So those guys were both just in transfer spot not too long ago. Now they will be outside looking in as Zaka gets saucy off the triple. Kozak a little bit more of a boner air. Then Doiron. Same thing. Oh, Bono went down. So that puts Cease. Oh, no, actually that puts Josh Williams in the spot for now. 4th and final transfer spot to the main event out of this LCQ. Bono gets going, but he has to roll the triple, so he loses a spot to Cease. Bird Green also gets by. We've got Jake Rose trying to work his way in, and Jake Webb. Lots of Jakes. Oh no, Josh Williams is down. He was in the last transfer spot. Let's see if these guys can get through the whoops clean. Cease trying to get it done. He's out of shape. Here comes, oh, Bird Green, and he puts Williams on the ground. They're both down. And Jake Rose tries to sneak through, but he's down. sorry, too far forward. Frzaka, Kozak, and Doiron, and now Bono has the final transfer spot. Logan Cease wants it though. Let's see if he can take it away. Jake Rose, who tried to sneak through those guys that went down, did not do so. He's back to 6th as we're on the last lap. The leader just went by the finish line to take the white flag. So pressure's on for Aaron Bono of the Dead Meat Racing Team. And I don't think he's going to catch these guys, but Doiron just went down in the whoops. Frzaka running away, Kozak, Doiron, and Bono. As we said, we want to keep an eye on this battle for the last transfer spot. Jake Rose trying to come and get him. He's he was looking so good in the whoops. And then hit one wrong and it's over. Josh Williams has gone through into 5th, but he's got a ways to go to get to Bono. Oof, that lapper got way too close for comfort. Oh, Doiron is challenging Ed Kozak for the number 2 spot. Actually, he just settles back and thinks better of it. Meanwhile, the 229 Tagger Designs ride of Frzaka takes the win in LCQ. Kozak is down after the end of the whoops. And here comes Bono. Oh, Josh Williams must have been down. He's way back there. So Doiron ends up taking 2nd in this LCQ. Kozak recovers from his crash and gets up in 3rd. And the final transfer spot will go to Aaron Bono. Jake Rose also finished 10th, I believe, in his heat race, so just short in his heat and in the LCQ. Unfortunate for the JR Designs Yamaha rider. Doesn't look like anybody passed him, even though he just went down the whoops. Just got up completely sideways and took out Bird Green. Lots of runners going through. Look at all the people over there. All right. So over the line, it is Jake Rose in 5th. Dakota French just did something to Jake Webb, maybe plowed him or something. Anyway, they both lost a spot to Caleb Hall, who snuck by on the inside. Cuts her in. Yeah, I don't think that 30-second gap is going anywhere. Bono, Kozak, Doiron, and Frzaka to the main. And that main event is coming right up. Looks like Frzaka's sizing up a gate right there next to the box. Unfortunately for him, he has 19th gate pick for tonight's 250 AM main event. Looks like he's just working on his starts though. Yeah. Gotta be sure not to go too wide out of turn 1, pull a Clint Boyer and go pile driving into the Parts Unlimited banners. That would not be fun. We appreciate you guys joining us tonight, though. Callum Brower here on Moto Agogo's stream. Hopefully I'm doing a decent enough job of making Moto Agogo's stream look as fancy as it always is. We're just waiting for the automatic racing stuff to get itself sorted out. There it is. Next race, 250 East. Supercross main event. No warm-up laps as it's an automatic thing. No Moto Agogo in the main event either, unfortunate. Let's find someone near the middle. Looks like Francis Heather right next to the box. We got Frzaka, actually. He got a good gate pick on the inside. Let's go racing. It is 250 AM time at Atlanta. Lots of guys hit the gate, and it ends up being a good start from the inside. The 355 got a good jump, but it's the 217 of Gavin Richards that leads everybody into turn 1, and he will actually pick up the whole shot. No, actually, McNichol was granted the whole shot there because it switched him, even though I was pushing forward a bunch to see who got the whole shot. McNichol with the whole shot. Richards right to the lead, and he throws Saucy on the triple as Doiron's there in second. Volkov, Corbett, Jebhart, Kozak, Wacker, Payne. Oh, a lot of guys having to double the triple. Maybe a couple guys getting collected. Oh, it was Volkov that went down. So his teammate must be the fellow Russian rider, Karashev. As we go back up front, and it's Richards who leads across the line. They're not done with one lap yet, though. We're still on lap 1. Lap 2 will click off next time by. This lap, that first half a lap actually doesn't really count for anything, which is strange. But Gavin Richards obviously has something to prove, as he was kicked off of Flowtech until outdoors, apparently, as it says in his name. No idea if there's any truth to that or not. Oh, Doiron off the track between the triple and the rhythm lane. Good safe track re-entry ahead of Walter Gebhardt. I don't know if MotoGogo is going to join. He's sitting in my channel, muted. He's probably absolutely fuming. That LCQ was garbage, he's saying. No, I don't know. Never actually, never heard MotoGogo rage. Heard him get kind of upset, but not like rage. So I don't know. Gavin Richards still leading. Doiron. Oh, Gebhardt, he gets all out of shape and he's down in the whoops. Here comes Kozak. So Kozak, fresh out of that last chance qualifier, is looking real good. He's about to go into 3rd place as he gets the move done on Gebhardt. Gebhardt tripling into the rhythm, and it totally ruins him as he gets a little sideways and goes down. So McNichol gets by, and Gebhardt gets hit by Owen Payne. So Gebhardt, 3rd fall-off crash in the last 100 feet or so. Brzaka just got by on Owen Payne. And Braden Carter's right there in the mix, although Carter just cut the track. So save your demos, ladies and gentlemen. That's one way to get yourself banned right away. He just cut the track and made a pass for position. Almost cut the track again as he puts Brzaka down. Not sure what Braden Carter is thinking right now. We'll have to keep an eye on him and see what he's doing. I want to just keep an eye on him and see if he cuts the track after the wall again, because that's kind of not fair at all. MotoGogo,
How's the stream going, buddy?
joining us back. How are you going, buddy? I was
Oh no, I'm fine.
Okay.
It's one of those things that I was killed so many times, and then just it's that one track. Like I said, going into it, I didn't expect anything, and then I got exactly out of it what I expected. So it's all good.
Yeah.
It's experience knowing what it's like dealing with a bunch of idiots and dealing with it next week. So we'll be fine.
Well, fair enough. I didn't know if you were the type to rage, so I was softly
Oh no, I mean
bringing
a
it up.
couple of words were there here or there, but at the same time, it's like I said, I can't expect anything from my first ever try hard event, and whatever. We'll go back next week. It's fine. Daytona, excited, whatever. It's all good.
Well, right on. That's a very positive attitude. We're watching the battle for, looks like 5th place between Carter, Brzaka, and Payne. Payne just cases the triple and goes down. We were watching it because Carter had cut the track to get by Owen Payne earlier. I was just checking to see if he was still doing that. Looks like he's calmed down a little bit. They've got Gleb Volkov right there as well. So Brzaka out of the LCQ finds himself in 7th. Whoa, camera mishap there. Back up front, it's still Gavin Richards leading this thing, though. And he's got a healthy lead over Doiron in 2nd. About a whole straightaway, the whole rhythm section here. 10.4 seconds, as it says on your screen, now 10.5.
Not sure who that is on Kozak right now. Lapper just pretty much got into him, battling him for position.
And Gavin Richards is absolutely buried in lap traffic right now. He's got one guy behind him and 2 in front of him as he throws it sideways on the finish line. Through the whoops he goes, a little out of shape. Oh, he was about to save it, but he ends up sliding out at the end and then gets involved with a lapper again. It's going to allow Doiron to close up a little bit. Let's see, Doiron gets through the whoops nice and smoothly. Good job by Doiron on the 489. Here's Kozak coming over the finish line jump.
Odd question. Is there any way to back off the cameras that we have in any, or is it like preset to exact like distance?
No, you can't change the variation of the camera.
Okay.
Is there a camera you want me to try to fix before the?
No. It seemed a lot closer than it usually is, and I was just double checking.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like somehow doubled it in.
No,
or something like that.
the one on the Supercross triple, I purposely got it close, so it's like
Oh,
a
okay,
webcam.
cool. Yeah, I got you. No, it's perfect. I was just making sure I didn't have like messed up cams in some way, or like files corrupt
No,
sometimes.
I know how terrible my cameras are. Meanwhile, something happened to Gavin Richards as Doiron has taken the lead, and he's still
Yep.
trying to get through the lappers.
Yeah, he made a big mistake into the corner. Lapper came through and he spun out as he was trying to get around. Oh, and he's down again.
Ooh, unfortunately, he's down with McNichol at the end of the whoops. And McNichol, a lapper, needs to get out of the way. He is riding right down the main line of the track. Doing his
Wheelie side by side.
Doing his perfect James Stewart impression is Ryan McNichol as Gavin Richards trying to get by. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I was totally mistaken there. I'm sorry, Ryan McNichol. You are on the lead lap.
Yep, and they both go down in the whoops, and almost does Carter, but he takes over second from it.
So here's Carter, who we caught for cutting. He cut the track earlier, made a position up. So hopefully it's not all for nothing. There it is again, cutting the track.
Wow.
Making it up another position
cut
on Kozak. Looks like it will be all for naught.
Also, a lot of people are talking about petitioning him anyways because he has pro lap times easily in his bag, but he refuses to race pro because, quote-unquote, I want to win. No joke.
Yeah, well, he's not making a good statement for himself here, having cut the track twice now to gain positions, although he just lost like 8 positions in doing so. He's back to 8th. Got a good group of riders going on right here, actually, as Doiron's checked out, but McNichol, Richards, Kozak, Heather, Verzaka, Carter, they're all pretty much going down the start straight right now. And Walter Gebhardt right off the back of this here in 9th.
Oh, second going down. Oh, third going down over him, so
yeah, here's the whoops.
Gonna take back over.
The whoops claiming people. Kozak goes down, Richards was down, as you said, and Gebhardt gets into them, slides out at the end of the whoops, and then cuts the track getting up. I don't know what's with the AMs and cutting the track. Maybe they think nobody's watching, but we are, so that's no good for them. Anybody who's willing to save that demo, go ahead and throw some protests out. That'll be real fun to catch up on.
And also, remember, I always hate to self-promote anyway, but everybody remember, tomorrow is the big giveaway of Star Wars Battlefront. If you do have 100 Moto points, then you are eligible to sign up for that raffle. It'll be 24 hours. It'll be given away tomorrow, being the last day of February, and the winner will be announced March 1st. So,
dude, you should not feel bad to self-promote. This is your own channel.
No, but more of like doing something for points and stuff like that besides racing, but just letting people know that have quite a few points, save up, needs at least 100 to get in. But yeah, Star Wars Battlefront would be given away.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So head on over here Moto Go stream tomorrow, and you'll find yourself perhaps with a copy. What was it, Star Wars Battlefront?
Star Wars Battlefront, yep.
Heck yeah, I like it. Maybe I'll have to come in. I don't think I have enough Moto points, so.
Hey, you could always raffle them a little bit. I'm also going to give everybody 10 tomorrow just to see if they can raffle and win it. Some people win big, some people just lose everything they have. So, oh, and Doyon out front just got really lucky with a lapper colliding into him, but didn't even cause him to have any issue out of it.
Yeah, he was very lucky for sure. It looked like that lapper landed on him, and it didn't affect him. As we are about to start working lap number 9 of 15 here in the 250 AM class at Atlanta. Braden Carter is behind Doiron in second, about a whole straightaway. And Ryan McNichol is now, he's been passed by Francis Heather, so this battle going on for third between teammates on the Architect KTMs.
Doyon gets so close to the stripper pole and the stand section as he makes a mistake on the triple in, but no issue at all.
Looks like he's got the 929 of Sonny Edmondson pushing him here. And Edmondson would be a lap down. He's running in the 16th spot.
Oh, McNichol goes down, so Richards gets back by.
Ooh, Carter went down, and Heather's gonna sneak by for second now. Oh, and there's looks like a lapper actually that was, I'm sorry, right behind Braden Carter as, oh, the lapper puts Carter wide. That's a 111 of Channing, I think. And so Carter's trying to get through here, and Channing nearly puts him off the track. So they go through the whoops. Carter, a couple big hops, but he's good. Actually, oh, there's a lapper down right there. Lap number 10, and Doiron trying to hold on. He has had Edmondson all over him for more than a lap now. As Edmondson, he's going to have come up short on the triple there. So he'll get some time out of that.
By the way, Clutch, I just saw him join our chat. Yeah, I already tried to race tonight. I did not make the mains. We're still here commentating the main tonight.
Yeah, we'll be throwing it. I'll be throwing it, not wheel. I will be throwing it to Moto Go. As soon as we're done with this 250 racing, he'll be bringing you 450 and open AM, or just open tonight. Oh, Doiron!
Doiron, yeah.
Yikes, just got a gnarly kick in the whoops, and now
Frizaka in second,
Yeah,
not
he's
too far back.
put on a great charge. He's trying to do the Jeremy McGrath, what is it, Defy Convention LCQ 10 grand thing here. Come from the last chance qualifier, win the main event, you win 10 grand in real Supercross. Frizaka in second, not too far off of Doiron. Francis Heather still third, then Gavin Richards is fourth after leading early on. Carter, let's see if he's still cutting the track here. No, he's simmered down a little bit, going the normal route. Jebhart, he's sixth. Volkov is seventh. DeBusk eighth. Mudge ninth. And Kozak inside of the top 10. Doiron looks to be maybe white knuckling just a little bit.
Yeah, Frizaka not too far back at all. It's almost like the Dungy Moose can. I hate using it that way. I like Muskin better, but we had a conversation on Twitter about that the other day. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a late charge for Zaka, almost getting a pop in the whoops, but held it together.
It's interesting to see. I know these 250s are very tough to ride at a quick pace, but these guys doubling their way through that rhythm section there.
Yeah, just to be safe. There's that triple that we could usually do where it's like a double triple, and then you can like smack the top of the dragon's back or whatever, but it's just not consistent enough in race pace. I tried like 2 laps in a row, and there's always somebody either like going slow into it or cut across a line, and you can never make it happen.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, all credit to them. They know what they're doing. They're running up front, so I can't say that they're doing the wrong thing. So it looks like Frizaka hasn't gained too much time on Doiron just yet. It's a 3.5 second gap. We're coming to 3 laps to go. We're about to hit lap 13. So there's 13, 14, and 15. 3 laps to go. Oh, Doiron! Oh, what a save! Pike save?
Oh. Yeah, definite pike save. Wow,
Oh my
that's crazy.
goodness.
For anybody asking about skins, please put it in the forum that is up there. I do have an hour cutoff before every round, so you know you have a full week until an hour before. So be sure to send it in there so that way I can keep track of what skins I do and do not have.
Yeah, I forgot. I need to put our skins in there because I forgot that we would have Nate and Dar racing AMs this year a few times.
Yeah, definitely. Or just you have my work email. You could send it to me as well. You're one of the ones I'll let slip that way. Oh,
Doiron's gone down.
Yeah, I was just saying, Frizaka also had to take a double single there, so the pass is real at lap 13.
Oh, Frizaka is
Frizaka.
down in the corner. Doiron is
and
getting
then
lit. There's
Leopard.
everybody.
We have a Stewart situation in 250s right now.
So Frizaka is leading. He's all out of shape in the whoops. Gavin Richards, your early race leader's now in the mix, and Doiron's going to cut him off coming down the start straight. 2 laps to go. 3-rider battle for the lead. Frizaka, Doiron, and Richards. This is gonna get good, folks. Through the whoops they go.
Oh, the Lapper! Like, look like homing target on Doron.
Well, that was Richards. He came in and nearly T-boned him.
Oh, here. Oh, the pass for the lead, though.
Oh, there goes Doiron back into the lead, so Frizaka is going to have to try to remount and attack. These guys better be careful because Francis Heather has been riding steadily in third, and he's right there.
Oh, and then Frizaka gets tangled with a Lapper that was down. Where is Heather's right there, like you said?
Yeah. Oh, makes a little mistake at the end of the rhythm. Richards is there. Carter's a little ways back in 5th. We're coming to the white flag, and it's Doiron leading this thing. Into the final corner, 1 lap to go. White flag is now waving for your race leader, Trevor Doiron, and Frizaka putting on the charge. He won the last chance qualifier. He's trying to go on and win the main event. Can he do it? Or will Trevor Doiron hang on here? Through the sand, they both look like they've gotten through clean. They swing wide here in turn 1 and go over. And Doiron gets the quad. Does Frizaka get it?
Frizaka gets squirrely, but gets it, yeah.
Oh, it's close.
Landed really sideways off that first triple.
It could come down to cuts with the way that these AMs have been riding through the bales too, so Frizaka may be beneficial to stick in behind him, but let's see what happens through the whoops. Doiron's clean, Frizaka's charging hard, gets it stopped for the corner. final corner, and Doiron cuts tight. Trevor Doiron wins the 250 AM main event. Verzaka comes home second, 1.6 seconds behind.
Can't be mad at all. Great race.
Yeah.
Richards right there, third around Heather. Wow.
Really great race, actually, out of these 250 AM guys, as Gebhardt has moved up to 5th around Carter. And, oh, lappers.
Oh, a lot of lappers in
Yeah.
the corner.
Oh, Michael Mudge has also gotten by Braden Carter, as did Bono, DeBusk. Carter all the way back to 10th.
Oh, Aaron Bonner, that's a big fluffy chicken in my chat all the time. Good job to see him out
Right
there.
on. So Mudge 6th, Bono 7th, DeBusk 8th, and actually Carter, was 9th there. McNichol with Karashev and Volkov, a couple impact riders trying to get through the whoops. Oh,
Bouncing to the whoops.
Karashev gives them a nudge. Here they go, drag racing in the next corner. Oh, they're together on the start straight. They're both down. And that's going to give Volkov the spot. McNichol trying to get up. And he's going to come across in 11th. Green actually gets into 12th. Payne 13th. Karashev 14th. Let's see. Nope, no cuts for either of our leaders. Wow. So that's going to be a win for Doiron. Verzaka and Richards round out the podium.
Oh, and DeBusk gets big fluffy on cuts, which are both friends, so that's kind of funny to see.
Oh, wow. All right, so that is going to conclude our 250 amateur coverage. We'll be back in just a moment. Moto Go-Go will be taking over the stream. Thank you guys for letting me fill in. Kellen Brower here on Moto Go-Go stream. We'll catch you guys in just a minute.
Lovely, thank you.